Thank you.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropean Ad Hoc. So today, as you can see, I am in the beautiful city of Vienna, and I have come to the END SARS protest that's happening here today. It's a lot more calmer here than it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago it was crazy. There was fighting. There was diplomats getting beaten up outside the embassy. So yeah, much different climate here today. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and ask some questions to some of the guys here, and I don't know, just get a feeling of how people are planning to use whatever they've got, to use whatever power they have to try and end SARS. Okay, so like I said before, we got the same problem in Jamaica. We have the JSF in Jamaica, who are wreaking havoc on the public, zero accountability. What is it do you think we Jamaicans could do that Nigeria is doing at this moment? What do you think we could learn from what Nigeria is going through right now?
I think that the first acknowledgement is that we see that the youth are the ones who are in charge. It's the youth that is getting together and trying to make a change for something that the past generations could not do because they were just used to this corrupt system, or because they're tired of fighting. So I think there's a lot of power in the youth. And then the second thing is, I also think that this whole movement right now, the END SARS movement, is going to do a lot for the whole continent of Africa and all the other countries with black people. I think so. The whole thing is bigger than just Nigeria. So if Nigeria succeeds to change the government, to change policies, there's hope for a whole of Africa, and for Jamaica and all the other Caribbean countries who are all looking right now at this movement. So I'm really happy that we're here and we see all kinds of Africans. It's not just Nigerians. I think everybody is feeling hopeful.
Yeah, I heard there's even Ghanaians here.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Ghana people, they support us. It's just coming together and trying to support this cause. And I think if this really works, we'll see that a lot of different countries will gather their power together, their voices, and also change. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Was that okay?
How do you like the diaspora?
It's very nice. I feel great here in this city because all my friends are mixed, everyone is mixed, and I think that's the future. It's important to have all ethnicities together to, how do you say, rise and shine.
Cool. And would you ever go to Nigeria? Would you ever live there?
I would live there.
Yeah.
Maybe to meet new people, make new friends, integrate into the culture. But in my opinion, I would love to stay in Europe just because of how things are right now, quality and stuff, money, education. It's different. I would really say it's different. Of course, I would give it a try. I would give it a big chance. I'm not saying it's negative or something, but I feel really like this is my safe space. But I guess just because I come from here. If I would be from Nigeria, born in Nigeria and raised, I wouldn't say this like this. Yeah.
Cameroonian journalist working in Vienna.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but it's in solidarity with all Nigerians protesting worldwide and in Austria.
Fantastic. Do you know what's happening in Jamaica? Do you know we have the same problem in Jamaica? Do you have the same problem in Cameroon?
In Cameroon, we have the same problem with the police. Yes, of course.
So you're hoping something will break through here and something will follow suit throughout the entire continent of Africa?
I think the only thing it is the most important thing will be to change the political structures and to change it Europe and other imperialistic countries should also change their way of viewing Africa and viewing Africans and the diaspora. And if not, Africans should organize themselves to fight back their own freedom.
But let me tell you, let me ask you this: do you think that there are instigators somehow? There are political instigators from different countries who want to see growing economies like Africa. They want to sort of destabilize them, slow them down a bit. Do you think that it can be a dangerous situation to have not political structures, but laws and political structures broken down in these countries that are already kind of fragile?
I think it is, yes, you are right. The countries are fragile, but at the same time, they are, of course, instigators. Those are the ones sitting in former colonial countries who are not, who do not want Africa and the African diaspora. You have the same thing in the US, to be free. And that's the reason why I think one of the most dangerous things to do or to focus on will be to mobilize energies, because we can't spend our time hoping for former colonial countries, former churches and former Abrahamistic religions to free us. It is not possible. I think we should come back again to the roots, and our roots are in Kemet, in ancient Egypt, and there is where everything started. And if we don't go back to the roots, I don't think we are going to move forward.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Has your family ever had any problems with SARS in Nigeria? Any major problems?
Every family in Nigeria has had a problem with
Is it that widespread?
It is rampant. It's everywhere. You know, you cannot even walk on the street and be comfortable with it, just walking on the street, because those people virtually own the street. When they see you, they harass you, simply because you're well dressed. And when somebody knows who you are, simple from your blessing or your dressing, what do you think about that? It's just like the person is trying to tell who you are, even without knowing you, and that I find astonishing. There are several incidents, especially when you're somebody who is just a normal citizen, because those people in their families are in position, they know how to get their people out. But when you are just an ordinary Nigerian, it is difficult.
Why do they do it? Are they doing it for money?
Actually, this people, security agency were established for a reason, to get rid of the armed robbery that was rampant in Nigeria. But you know, when you give somebody power, some of them it gets into their head and they become intoxicated because of the power that you've given them, which got into their heads, and they started using brutal force on the people. And when they tell you the police is your friend, and you see the reverse is the case, it means that they are not doing their job, rather they're doing something else. So for me, it's about reforming the whole system, and that is also embedded in the government that we have. So if we're talking of just END SARS, that's not where it ends, because those people were given a right or the power to do those things they are doing.
But aren't you afraid of perhaps, you know, I mean, you're talking about literally destabilizing the political structure of a fast-growing economy like Nigeria. Are you afraid that might affect other facets of the Nigerian social structure? I mean, do you think that
Nigeria, where Nigeria is after 60 years, is not where Nigeria is supposed to be. And when we are talking about the social system,
Yeah.
what system do we have there? Is there a structure here? Why are so many Nigerians leaving Nigeria? Have we thought about that?
Yeah.
Because when we talk about the social, we're talking about the economy. So why are Nigerians leaving their
Yeah.
country? It's a beautiful country that we have there.
Yeah.
We have the raw materials, we have the human resources, we have everything. So can we just think and ask ourselves, why are we leaving that beautiful country?
It's a very good question.
That's when we talk about the economy will suffer, but if you look at the number of Nigerians that are outside this country, you will see that Nigeria is supposed to be one of the leading economy in the world. I remember palm fruit. Malaysia took palm fruit from Nigeria. And where is Malaysia now? Can we compare Malaysia to Nigeria? They got a palm fruit from Nigeria, the palm fruit, and they were able to develop their economy. And we are still a third world economy. These are questions we should ask. And when we start tracing the root of the problem, we see that why was the police, those people created? There was a reason. It was because of the bad economy that we had the robbers and the rest of them. So if we're able to harness the resources that we have and put them into the right use, you don't need to have so much policing when everybody is comfortable.
Yeah.
Why then the policing? But there you see people living less than $1 a day. Oh my goodness. They are not living like human beings, they are living like animals. So, and when they live like animals, they behave like animals. So, what do you expect?
Yeah.
You have to treat our people with dignity. And if you treat them, who wants to be an armed robber, for God's sake?
True.
Who? That's the question we should. Who wants to be that? But there's a reason why these people, the youth, don't have jobs. The youth, I have a brother who finished, he read accountancy, but he's a bus driver in Lagos. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow. That's incredible.
It's really saddening when you think about it.
It's crazy. You're getting a lot of people who are not going to do anything other than continue with this protest until the political system which keeps SARS in place is dismantled. They're saying, that's it. It's this way. We're not going to stop until it's finished. It's as simple as that.